All right, so Whitney, I feel like we've had our own weather whiplash here in Texas.
Yes.
Monday, it went from, well, Sunday night until Monday. I think you were out of town, but you might have heard about it. It went from 90 degrees
Yes.
on Sunday,
Yeah.
and then the temperatures dropped like 30 degrees.
I know, like those big drops, and you see that in the shoulder seasons. We were up in the mountains. We have a place in Colorado and experienced the same thing there, but it went from like 60s to like 10. And we're
Oh
like,
my
okay, we need to go
goodness.
home.
Yes.
I'm not doing this. And
That's
we
an
get
extreme
here,
weather whiplash.
and now we're doing it again. 'Cause
Yeah.
We started out with a light freeze earlier this week, and we were in the 40s this morning. We're going up into the middle 90s soon. So it's like,
Wow.
oh goodness. If you have allergies, I'm sorry.
I will have to say, I'm waiting for those 90s.
Yeah. No, we were just talking about we don't want it to be cold. It's spring break, like middle of
Yeah.
March. We're looking forward to springy things. But speaking of spring-like forecast with winds out of the south, gusty at times. We get that oftentimes here in central Texas. Warm, dry, and windy is how I describe the trend that we are beginning. Already started, but really you're going to feel it. The effects of this very spring-like forecast over the next few days. Looking out over Killeen Regional right now, you can see flags moving nicely. A couple of upper level clouds. Other than that, mostly sunny skies. It's going to be about the warmth and the winds today. Middle of the work week, and we are on a warming trend. Winds can gust up to 25, generally out of the south once again over the next few days, which means we do have an elevated risk for grass fires to pop up. Certainly don't want to be burning brush if you can avoid it. 24-hour temp change map. I like to show this when we're on some sort of trend. It's a warming wind, as I mentioned. We're running about 10 degrees on average above where we were situated yesterday at this exact time. It'll continue to show that map as we really ramp things up the next few days. You can see on the east side of the Rockies, warm, dry, and windy. They've got red flag warnings. On the east coast, many states basically from Tennessee upwards of New York, D.C., getting some more precipitation. They have been hogging it this whole winter, so hopefully we can get a pattern shift here soon. No precipitation in sight. Again, if you're just tuning in, we're in a warming trend. It's going to be dry, mostly sunny skies and windy, touching almost 80 degrees this afternoon, believe it or not. And you're really not going to believe how much warmer we're going to get compared to even what we're going to see today as we approach and go through the weekend. Wind gust forecast is going to show, as I mentioned, we can be breezy at times, sustained at about 10 to 15, gusting up to 25 miles an hour this afternoon. Basically going to repeat that daily. Winds start to back out of the southwest. We are going to see that enhanced risk for grass fires to pop up because it simply brings in less humidity, drier air in place, which does make for a greater fire weather risk. You can see that on Friday, if you're on a patio, something like that, as we approach and go through the weekend, we are still going to be breezy at times, gusting upwards of 20-25. Same thing for Saturday. So daily, we're going to see gusty winds at times. Burn bans in effect does include Bell, Coryell, surrounding counties. Even if you're not under one, with a warm, dry, and windy extended forecast, again, all the fire weather precautions. It is spring after all. No rain in sight the next few days. I mentioned we're on a warming trend, almost 80 degrees this afternoon. We are not going to see any rain in the extended forecast either. We are going to get warmer, and then just straight up hot as we go through the weekend. When I say hot, I'm talking about 95 degrees potentially. Record-breaking heat. I think we are almost guaranteed to break a couple of records. Friday into Saturday, I believe we will shatter records. One of those days, the record is like 88. We're going to go right through that probably by like 1 o'clock that afternoon. You can see that this weekend, finally, we're going to have a weak but a dry front that passes through as we approach early next week. We're still going to be running above the average, but we won't be 95 degrees, more like 88, 90. Precip outlook, I'm looking outside of the 7-day forecast. This map is becoming more consistent that we're going to see maybe a couple of rain chances favoring our western zone, certainly into southwest Texas. We need some rainfall now. We don't want a warm and dry extended period beyond this. So 7-day forecast is going to call for first day of spring going way above the average in the 90s. Looks like our hottest days are going to be over the weekend. You got a friend with a pool, go ahead and call them now. Let them know, hey, would you mind me coming over this weekend? Because it's going to be almost 100 degrees. You can see I mentioned a weak and dry front as we approach early next week. We are now in the back half of March, by the way, Jasmine. Ethan, Faith, and I are posting some really cool video updates for 6 Plus. If you don't have it on your TV, we are explaining all things weather.
Oh yes, for sure. Explain how it's summertime in the spring. Do a video on that one. I want to see that one, Whitney.